Hey, it is Samhain, it is Halloween, it is the 31st of October, 2025. I've got my cat ears on, but it's not just because of those holidays. It's also because Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde, and Mercury is our trickster planet. It activates in many different ways, but one of the ways it does is by playing jokes and pranks and twisting things around the other way. And you can only imagine what that looks like during a retrograde when the planet of communications decides to review a few things. Right now, we're traveling through that shadow time. Start noticing what has been an issue in your life since the 21st of October, because you're going to visit again starting on November 9th as Mercury goes through its retrograde. In fact, I'd like to help you with that. I'll be doing a shamanic support Mercury retrograde experience, and it begins on November 7th to help everyone get prepared. And then we'll continue through the retrograde and into the beginning of the post-shadow period. During that time, I create a shamanic container, and I'm holding you in it with love and grace so that you don't come down on yourself quite so hard when you send that message without really thinking about what you were saying, or are grossly misunderstood by somebody else, or any number of other things that can come up during this retrograde. You see, one of the things that's happening is we are getting this tutelage from Mercury on how to unschool ourselves from our old patterns, and first how we just kind of believe things blindly and we haven't really been thinking about it, or it's time to look at what we believe in and maybe change it. And then in the second part of the retrograde, as Mercury moves out of Sagittarius, which is one of the great thinker signs, and into Scorpio, which is one of the great feeler signs, then we're plunging into all this heart work. And the heart work can be hard work, right? So I'll be supporting you both ways in holding shamanic space, sending you messages. I'll do a shamanic master journey on the Kazemi date, which I think is the October 29th, I think. That's the Kazemi date. And I will be doing a shamanic master journey with messages on that date for everybody. And that's why it's a small group. I can't do this for a whole lot of people. So it's a limited group. And then I'll also have a closing that I do at the end of this whole experience. I'm also adding in a personalized insight report for those who want it. It's a little bit extra. And what I do is just send you some information about how this Mercury retrograde can be affecting you personally in your life by taking a look at your own natal chart. So you got to give me the information for that if you haven't already. Does that make sense? Does that sound like a good idea? You know, if there's one thing we all need right now, it's a sense of belonging and community and support. And if it's really hard for some folks to show up for that because they're empaths and they're sensitives and they're introverts, and they actually, it's hard to be there with people, even though they crave it. So this is a way to have your energetic field infused with all the good intentions of me and my guides, and of course the other folks that are experiencing this container with you. That's the beauty of a shamanic container. It can hold you without you knowing it, but you still get the benefits from it. So I'll have information around this video so you can look into it. And either way, whatever's happening, and if this doesn't appeal to you, I hope that you understand that so much of what we're saying and feeling over this whole month of November 2025 is just going to have a lot of volume. It'll have a lot of juice, energy. It'll feel bigger than maybe it even is. So being able to step back would be so helpful. Yet when both the mind and the heart are engaged, damn, that's hard. That's really tough. So I'll be supporting you. I'll be working with Mercury and the planets that are involved. My guides will be there. And I'll just be doing what I try to do as what I consider to be my job. I want to help you feel better. So thanks for listening, watching, sharing, commenting. I very much value you. Thank you. Bye-bye.